So you're looking for a dog trainer here in Fort Pierce. That's fantastic. Finding the right person can totally transform your relationship with your dog. Think of this as your practical guide to building an amazing partnership, so you and your best friend can really get out there and enjoy our city together.
I mean, that's really what it's all about, isn't it? Being able to take a nice, calm walk along the waterfront or hang out downtown without feeling stressed or embarrassed. Good training is what opens up that whole lifestyle for both of you.
Here's the plan for what we'll cover. First, we'll talk about what makes Fort Pierce unique for dog owners. Then, we'll nail down your specific training goals. After that, we'll get into how to pick a trainer, what to expect for costs, and we'll wrap up with some great local spots to practice all those new skills.
Okay, first things first. Let's talk about our town. Life with a dog in Fort Pierce comes with its own set of awesome opportunities and, yeah, a few unique distractions to work through.
A well-trained dog can take all this in stride. Just imagine, walking on a loose leash past the Sunrise Theater, your dog staying focused even with boats and people at the marina, and just being a polite, happy companion in our parks. It makes every single outing so much better for everyone.
So, now that we've pictured the ideal day out, let's get personal. Before you even search for a trainer, you've got to be really clear on what you're trying to achieve.
Seriously, take a second and think about it. What's the one thing that comes to mind? Is it something that happens inside your house or maybe on your daily walks? Knowing the answer to that is your starting point.
And you know, a lot of us are working on pretty similar things. Maybe it's just the basics for a brand new puppy like house training, or maybe it's that leash pulling that's driving you crazy. It could even be something more complex like anxiety. Pinpointing your main goal helps you find a trainer who really specializes in that area.
All right, now for the most important part. How do you actually sort through the options and find a true professional who's a great fit for your dog?
Okay, one of the biggest things you want to look for is a trainer who uses what's called positive reinforcement. It's really just a straightforward idea. You reward the behavior you want to see. This approach is proven to be not only effective, but it also builds a really strong, trusting bond. It makes your dog want to learn.
Now you might see a bunch of letters like these after a trainer's name. Don't let them intimidate you. They're actually a really good sign. They mean that person has passed rigorous exams and is committed to keeping up with the latest science in animal behavior. It shows you they're a true professional.
So it really boils down to two simple steps. First, look for those professional certifications we just talked about. And second, have some good questions ready to ask so you can feel confident their style is a match for you.
Here are some of the most important things you'll want to ask. You're listening for answers about positive methods, about how they'll create a plan specific to your dog, and about how you'll track progress together. Any good professional will be more than happy to talk you through all of this.
Let's switch gears to the practical stuff. What kind of training formats are out there, and what can you expect to invest in them?
For the most part, you've got two main choices. In-home training is amazing because the trainer comes right to your house to work on problems where they actually happen, like all that barking when the doorbell rings. Then you've got group classes, which are a really great, cost-effective way to learn the basics and get your dog used to focusing around other people and dogs.
So what does all this cost, right here in Fort Pierce and St. Lucie County? This chart gives you a pretty clear idea of the average costs for everything from puppy classes to private lessons. Seeing the numbers laid out like this can really help you figure out what makes the most sense for your budget.
Okay, so you've hired a trainer and the sessions are going well. That's awesome. But the learning doesn't just stop when the trainer leaves. The next, and maybe most important piece of the puzzle, is practice.
And lucky for us, Fort Pierce has some perfect real-world training grounds. You could take your dog over to Causeway Cove to practice those leash skills with all the distractions of boats and birds. JC Park is great for working on focus when there are joggers and families around. And for off-leash stuff like recall, the fenced-in dog park at Pepper Park is a safe bet.
At the end of the day, this is about so much more than just having an obedient dog. It's about building your dog's confidence and making your bond even stronger. A well-trained dog is a happy dog and an amazing companion to share your life with, whether you're at home, walking the neighborhood, or exploring every corner of our beautiful city. Good luck on your training journey.